and welcome to the Handy Women channel. I'm your host, Geraldine Anello, and today I am with our guest, Rhonda Stoltzfus. Hey, Rhonda.
Hi, how are you?
I am beyond excited because I see something behind you that I cannot. I hear it's a 1963 VW bus.
Yes, it is.
You did the interior entirely. Say that twice. Yeah. Interior entirely. I'm so excited. It looks so beautiful already.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I bought this 17 years ago. Mainly, I had a strawberry farm at the time, and I wanted a delivery vehicle for farmers markets.
Wait,
and I'd always
could any sentence be any cooler than that? Strawberry farm, and I used this amazing bus as a delivery bus. That's amazing.
Yeah. So it kind of gave me an excuse to get one. I'd always wanted one. My brothers, when I was growing up, had a VW Bug that was like a 50 something. And my dad sold it when I turned 13. And I mean, I cried. I was so sad that I wasn't going to get to drive that Bug. And said, I'm going to have one of my own someday. So I decided,
it's a revenge bus.
It is a little bit. It is like, I can get my own. You don't have to give me one. So I bought it. I mean, the internet was kind of new, and I bought it online from a guy in San Francisco and had it shipped to Iowa, where we were living at the time, sight unseen, and met a mechanic near our house that was willing to teach me how to work on it and fix it up.
Did you have to pay him to teach you?
Well, I paid for the parts and some of the labor. In hindsight, I'm realizing now there's no way he charged me what he should have. It was way less than it should have been. But we became great friends. In fact, he passed away about 18 months ago, and I miss him terribly. But so this project, so the outside came basically finished and ready to go, and the engine needed a lot of work, which my friend Wally helped me with. And so the engine's in great shape now. The transmission's been replaced, and he taught me all the little things that are going to break on it and how to fix those, which was great because they're going to break. It's an old vehicle.
Talk about preparation. Let me teach you about all that will go wrong now.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So, and at the time we had 2 little kids, and we're talking about maybe having a third. And since it was going to be for strawberry deliveries and little kids were involved, I knew that, making a really nice interior was not a great idea, because there was just going to be strawberry juice smeared everywhere. So I went with old carpet, and, we just made it livable enough that it was fun to ride around in. But now my son is 16. He was the third kid that came a little later. And he, the other day, said, Mom, let's pull out that old carpet and put new in. And I thought, yeah, I think it's time we do that. So the simple project of, hey, let's just pull the carpet out and put some wood down or something, became completely gutting the inside of the vehicle. So I can't wait to see. I will show you what we've done. Okay. So let me.
It's so inviting. Like, I just want to go on vacation with it already. Surfing by a beach spot.
Right. Well, we just moved here from Hawaii. So we had it in Hawaii, which was a lot of fun. And we would throw some surfboards in here once in a while. So right now you can see the windows are gone. So we took out everything. Let me see if I can get the door open here. So we took out all the seats, the bed, the sink. We took out everything, and it was
sink in there. Did it? Did it or you had put it in there?
We found it in a VW graveyard in Iowa, and restored it as much as we could and put it in. So that was right here. Normally there's a sink here, and I'll send you some pictures so you can see what it looked like pre this. But when we got that carpet up, this floor was full of rust, which, it's a 1963 vehicle, so it was not surprising. So I spent a lot of time treating each rust spot with a chemical that turns it into something neutral, and then did a primer coat. it was a lot of work, and I'm still working on the outside, because once I learned how to do it, I thought I really should treat the rust spots that I know are on the outside. They're small, but better to get them now.
How long did it take you?
We started this in early September, so yeah, I guess about a month now.
October, 6 weeks.
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad, and we're slowly, all the different parts of it, you know, taking the windows out and rebuilding those because they were in bad shape. And then we started adding all this silver on here is soundproofing, because buses are really noisy.
So is it soundproofing for when you're inside of it driving, it doesn't drive you mad?
Yes, basically. So you can actually talk in it. So here, I'll show you. This is kind of
I would
cool.
have never, ever thought about that. And I'm a musician. I would have never. Now that
so
it seems logical, but.
Right. So this door doesn't have soundproofing and this one does. So this is, you can hear what that sounds like. And then it's way louder and tinier on that side.
Yeah, it's like at least twice louder, if not 3 times louder.
Yeah. So it's a good idea to do it.
So is this sink gonna make it back in there? What's the plan now?
Well, okay, so my son has all kinds of great plans that he wants to do to this bus. So we finally decided he wants to put solar panels on the top and go camping in it.
Yeah.
Which I'm all for. What a great adventure. And then also one of my daughters who's in college right now, I think she just wants to live in it. I don't know. She has great adventure ideas as well. So we decided we needed the sink that came in these in the 60s was really just an ice box. There's no electricity to it. So my son wants to put in solar panels and then an actual, running refrigerator. So we found a really cute little red one that's going to just, it's so cute. And then we'll build a new sink for the top.
A red sink?
Yeah, a red fridge.
Oh, that's going to be so perfect. Is it one of the old school ones, like the smedge?
Yeah, like the old 1950s looking ones, Yes. Yeah.
Those are so cute. They're totally making a comeback.
Yeah, I know. We saw it. We're like, oh, that's the perfect one for the bus. So I
don't know how much longer this bus is going to be yours. It seems like there's a current.
Yeah, there's a trend that it might be going to the next generation at this point.
Years it might be that.
Which is fine. I think it's time.
It's made for adventures.
It really is, yeah.
A fridge, maybe a bed as well?
Yeah, so in the back of the bus, normally there's, so back here, there's a whole bed system that folds out. And so it comes like halfway out here, and then there's a table that folds up right here normally, and then another seat in this corner, and then the fridge was over here. So that the bed is a seat, when it's folded up, and you can lay it down. So we have all of that. I took it out because we're going to put different fabric on it.
I see. You're going to reuse the same table, the same pull-out bed.
Yes. Yeah, we'll recover it because it's got strawberry stains all over it.
Right. So how is that bed to pull out? Is it a single size bed?
It's somewhere between a twin and a full. I mean, it's close to a full, but honestly, one adult is comfortable on it. Maybe 2 little kids, but yeah, it's a fairly small bed.
Great. So how long do you anticipate it will take before it's finished?
Well, we're hoping before it gets too cold. So I'm hoping by Thanksgiving.
Yeah, maybe a month or so. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to see photos. You're going to have to update me.
I will. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for showing it. What a life.
You're welcome.
Hawaii to
it's fun.
Yes, and from one generation to the next. I love it.
Yeah.
Story. It holds many stories. It has a soul.
It does. I wish I knew all the stories before I got it, because in a bus that had to be epic.
Indeed. Well, thank you so much for showing us, Rhonda.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.